Today I'm flying out from beautiful sunny Southern California to chilly New York City, a city famous for Times Square, its Broadway shows, its complex and unique metro system, and of course, Doin Your Mom. I am not joking. Originally uploaded in 2009, Doin Your Mom was the child of the music group Fatty Spins, and what can I say? It was awesome. However, in researching the location it was shot in, I realized that the story of Doin Your Mom is much more dramatic than I had originally anticipated. It's a story of betrayal, hatred, and jealousy. This is the Doin Your Mom conspiracy.
Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Hey, baby, hey, baby, ABCs.
Smart ass, done graduated.
It is difficult to explain how critical Fatty Spins was for the trajectory of Ray William Johnson's career. Although initially not as successful as his Equals 3 series, Fatty Spins was the origin of what Ray loved to do as a hobby, making funny music. At the time, Ray was pursuing a history degree at college. As with the case of the very few who make it fairly far on YouTube, his passion for content creation skyrocketed. It only amplified as the site grew larger and as his main channel continued to dominate the 2009 YouTube algorithm. A new dream was calling for him, a dream many aspire to: internet celebrity status. Producing from his New York City apartment, Ray William Johnson was able to blossom his original politically charged content into a humorous and successful web show that tackled various internet videos. But here's the thing. You already know this story. You know that he would eventually become the most subscribed YouTuber for a time, and consequentially create an animated band discussing his testicles, and then finally falling into the trap of being a successful TikToker. What else is new? Well, this is instead the story of just Doin Your Mom, and the band behind it, Fatty Spins.
It's a YouTube party, it's a YouTube party, it's a YouTube party, it's a
Chillin', drinking beer with my boy Shane Dawson. I finished up that bottle just cause empty is awesome.
Fatty Spins was the hub of Ray's musical adventures. Ray partnered with his friend McFry in creating the videos. The topic of the rap videos ranged from YouTube content creators to mundane subjects of the day. It's really interesting to see the behind the scenes of this duo prior to their stardom, alongside their producer, Breeze. McFry, you know this guy, actually has his own YouTube channel in which he posts classics such as the song Too Many Condoms and the I Got Raped by Clowns song. What absolute bangers.
I got raped by clowns. It's a lot worse than it sounds.
When it comes to Ray and McFry, it seemed as if they definitely wanted to go somewhere with this comedic group, especially with the case of McFry, who prided himself in his comedic songs. You know, I'm curious, let's see what McFry's doing today. Oh, I guess he's an NFT guy now, huh? Oh, and he's selling click art of Doin Your Mom as an NFT as well. Well, this really is something, alright. Wait, why the hell does Barack Obama follow this guy? McFry actually has a bunch of YouTube channels. It is to my guess that he wanted to be a successful content creator himself. So when it came to Ray, who at one point was the most subscribed person on the entire website, McFry really struck gold in collaborating with him. If he rode Ray's coattails long enough, perhaps he would be able to springboard into a massive career of his own. In 2009, McFry would team up with Ray and release their magnum opus.
Doin Your Mom! Doin Your Mom!
Okay, how do I explain Doin Your Mom's impact upon internet culture? Well, not only was it a viral hit, but it also led to various remixes and animations attributed to the video. Watched this in 2010, it was pretty funny. Watched it again in 2015, and it was funny, but only in like an ironic sense. Watched it again in 2022, and holy shit, this is genius. I just wanted to add that there's a part of the video where there's like an electric guitar solo, but instead of bringing out an actual electric guitar, they use the Guitar Hero guitar, which just makes everything just way more perfect. However, not all responses were exactly positive. There were some people who just didn't really get it and thought it was just stupid, which to be fair, it was dumb, but that doesn't make it any less epic than it already is.
Doin Your Mom? That's just insulting! I dared myself to watch the music video of that song, and this is what happened.
I'm doing your mom, yes, yours, for store in the Walmart.
But hold on, it gets even better. He made a t-shirt of the same title. I can't even begin to imagine why that article of clothing exists. Who's gonna want to wear that junk? You wear it, you get nothing but mad responses you'll regret.
The success following the title's release was basically instant and brought good news for the group. However, instead of celebrations, a growing feud began to stir within Fatty Spins. Before we get into this, I have to state that there are multiple aspects to this story. One that takes a perspective advertised by McFry's wiki page and looks at comments over the history of McFry's channels as a source. The other perspective is that of McFry himself when he was interviewed for a podcast in 2020. First, let's start with what the wiki page says. In January of 2010, the producer for Doin Your Mom, Breeze, got into a dispute with McFry over royalties of the song, wishing to be paid his fair share for the project. In only a couple months, Fatty Spins began to fall apart. As far as we know, a royalty dispute was actually the main reason why Fatty Spins dissolved. According to the wiki, McFry believed he deserved 50% of total royalties from the music, cutting out Breeze out of total royalties, while Breeze argued that McFry deserved nothing and that he actually deserved the 50%. Breeze would also state that McFry lacked any creative input as a part of the group, basically suggesting that McFry did nothing in the creative process of the songs. With Breeze and McFry at each other's throats, Ray decided to say screw it, and handed McFry and Breeze his share of the royalties from Doin Your Mom. Quoting Ray from the wiki, he would state this: McFry and Breeze threatened to sue each other because of the amount of royalty they would receive. So I gave my royalties to them to shut them up, but shut down the channel so no one could post videos or make money. So here's the trouble with this quote. As juicy as it may seem, there is no evidence anywhere to suggest that Ray actually said this, no matter how hard I've scoured the internet to prove otherwise. In retaliation to Ray's closing of the channel, McFry started up his own Fatty Spins channel, and re-uploaded Doin Your Mom in early 2010. According to the wiki, in the years that followed, McFry grew a disdain for Ray and his continued success, commenting on many of Ray's videos, ridiculing him, even going as far as creating a song that mocked him. Now there is evidence for this, both audibly and via video form.
William Johnson, he's a snake. Snake William Johnson, he's a fake. Snake William Johnson, you tried to steal my shit and take all the credit. Now I'm making my life's work to make you regret it. You're a snake, you're a fake, you got no class. Like school after 3, I'll beat your ass. So you're welcome for this verbal bitch slap, cause motherfucker you need to know I want my shit back.
What's up YouTube, how'd you like that song? How'd you like that song, Ray? Yeah, I know you watched that shit, you little bitch. I want my shit back.
As Ray continued to grow, McFry tried his best to also grow by continuing to upload comedic songs of his own en masse. However, in 2011, McFry was overshadowed by Ray's YourFavoriteMartian project, which took the Fatty Spins concept of singing about weird topics to new heights. McFry, meanwhile, would get hate by Ray's most passionate fans for his negative comments. So right here we have McFry replying to this hate comment that's barely readable. It's from this channel called Give It Up. This is a joke how you've been coming on. I remember you shows being hours long now, there's just a couple minutes. You've lost, give it up, you can't regain control of everything. Your campaign has failed. You sorta had a good run. Never supported you. And then McFry replies with you suck. And then the very next comment is someone saying to go fuck himself. It is stated by commenters on McFry's videos that there are clips of McFry even get into arguments with his wife about Ray. According to the wiki, once again, McFry is said to have gone on drunken rants and to have been throwing objects while blinded with rage. Now, the following cannot be confirmed by me, as I've tried really hard to scour the internet for this clip, but according to commentators and encyclopedias alike about McFry, he is alleged to have struck his wife on live blog TV. While doing my research, I did find a clip from an old vlog of some random dude watching a McFry stream live, and where headphones get thrown at him while streaming, and he gets really pissed off. It's kinda funny.
Freaking threw my headphones at me. Yo, these are fucking $100 studio monitor headphones. This shit ain't fucking funny. You laughing at? These are the same headphones that we recorded all the Fatty Spin songs with. These headphones got motherfucking sentimental value.
Also during my research, there is another clip that has unfortunately been privatized and where apparently McFry's wife leaves him live on stream. Kind of epic, not gonna lie. So yes, the evidence shows that McFry and his wife would spar and argue with each other live on stream. But when it comes to McFry being a physical abuser, I am shy to even state that without any further evidence. Let me make something clear. Anyone can edit a wiki page and make up the worst things imaginable about a person or even a group. However, when it comes to McFry's wiki page, unfortunately, many have chosen to believe it without further looking into it, only supported by loose evidence provided by the past. It should be interesting to note, however, McFry has come out in an interview to dispute the past, stating that the end of Fatty Spins was less complex than what people have said.
What? If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine, but what exactly, led to the downfall of Fatty Spins? Because there's a lot of conflicting information.
You know, I think Ray's channel just blew up. Ray just went off to do his own thing and just kind of stopped talking to me. That's it. So
he just ghosted you?
Pretty much, yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, that happens.
McFry would also discuss the royalty aspect of the story, but does not outright dispute it.
So was there any, big royalty dispute, or is that just kind of the wiki saying random stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, there would have been, had we been able to discuss stuff with Ray, but he did put in a copyright claim against the music that we put out on iTunes, and so it eventually took it down. I don't know if there's a copy. I copyrighted this stuff, so which I did the right thing. I put all of our names on it, which was like, if anything down the line, me, Breeze, and Ray are equal copyright owners on it.
Furthermore, McFry disputes this once again by stating that his wife coming in to piss him off was done to entertain an audience.
There was a couple of times when the wife, at some point she would just thought it was funny to get involved and start saying things just to ham it up and stuff like that. But no, I never hit my wife. She might have hit me though. She might have came in and gave me a whack.
As for bad blood with Ray, McFry was also reserved. He explained his anti-Ray video, Snake William Johnson. He stated that it was real hatred and that he was really pissed off. Eventually, McFry learned that holding a grudge wasn't going to get him anywhere. As Ray left equals 3, McFry learned to move on.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed off at the time at him, I have to say. I didn't like what he did. It's not like he's gonna come back and be like, hey, well, I screwed you over, sorry, but let's make it right. That's just, when you get some kind of success and then you lose it, it's kind of devastating, honestly. I think I lost some sleep at the time and stuff, and it was just, you really feel like somebody's ripping something away from you. I don't know.
Do you still talk to Ray at all, or?
No, I haven't talked to Ray since way back then.
Gotcha.
To this day, McFry and Ray have yet to speak to each other. Within the past year, Doin Your Mom has transcended time. In celebration of the tune, multiple impressive mashups of the songs have been created to the beat of many genres. It honestly is quite impressive how hard a lot of these remixes go. Personally, I'm a big fan of Dogify's remixes. I'd check them out. In the end, Ray continued his comedic music career with his animation band, YourFavoriteMartian. After being retired for a decade, the YourFavoriteMartian project returned in June of 2022, coinciding with Ray's resurgence in popularity on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. As for McFry, he has plunged into the depths of the internet obscurity, last uploaded on his main channel 7 years ago. On the Fatty Spin's second channel, created by McFry, he has posted even weirder stuff, going as far to post on his community tab a photo of a dog's penis. And once again, as phrased earlier, he's selling Doin Your Mom as an NFT. Not super cool if I'm being honest. No matter my thoughts on McFry or even Ray, it is saddening to see a friendship end due to monetary issues. As McFry has stated, he has no more issues with Ray anymore. Ray, on the other hand, has moved on to bigger and better projects. It's really been a dream of mine to see one day Doin Your Mom performed live by Fatty Spins, perhaps at a YourFavoriteMartian concert. But due to how things are right now, I doubt that will ever happen, and maybe that's for the best. As I arrived at the filming location of Doin Your Mom, I couldn't help but feel overwhelmed by all the history surrounding the area, where a musical group had its first real start that would pivot the trajectory of their careers. For that, I have to be thankful for it. The one and only Doin Your Mom.